Did you know that Putin is a trillionaire? That's right, you heard me right. Vladimir Putin has a net worth of $1 trillion. This Russian billionaire is no joke. In fact, he's so rich that Forbes ranked him as the 348th richest person in the world. You probably already know about Putin's lavish lifestyle, his huge palaces and his expensive cars. But what else does this Russian billionaire own? How did he make all of his money? And what kind of businesses does he have? Well, if you're curious to find out, keep watching. We've got all the answers for you. No. 1. A life of luxury. If there's one thing that Putin loves more than anything else, it's luxury. From his mega yacht to his private jets, this man sure knows how to live large. His main residence is a sprawling 7,000 square foot palace in Moscow. The palace was built during the reign of Catherine the Great and took 8 years to complete. It features 465 rooms, including a ballroom, art gallery, and library. Of course, no palace would be complete without a grotto, which is located in the palace gardens. In addition to his primary residence, Putin also owns a number of other properties around Russia. These include a dacha in the Black Sea resort town of Sochi, as well as an apartment in St. Petersburg. He also has a number of residences outside of Russia, including a villa in Nice, France, and a penthouse suite at the Ritz-Carlton in Dubai. Not only does Putin like to surround himself with luxury, but he also enjoys indulging in some pretty pricey hobbies. One of his passions is sailing, and he owns a 512-foot super yacht called the Graceful. The yacht was built in 2007 and cost an estimated $300 million. He also has a private jet, a Gulfstream G650ER, which is worth around $60 million. So yeah, you could say that Putin definitely likes to live large. No. 2. A business empire. While most people know Putin as the president of Russia, he actually made most of his money through his business dealings. Before entering politics, Putin worked for the government in St. Petersburg. There he met a number of powerful people who would later help him launch a number of successful businesses. One of Putin's first big ventures was a company called Sibinev, a gas and oil conglomerate. Through Sibinev, Putin amassed a personal fortune of billions of dollars. He also founded a number of other companies, including Surgat Yukos and All three of these companies are involved in the extraction and sale of natural resources, and they've been extremely successful. In addition to his work in the energy sector, Putin also has interests in a number of other industries. These include banking, finance, and manufacturing. He owns a major stake in one of Russia's largest banks, as well as a number of manufacturing companies. So, yeah, you could say that Putin is a true Russian oligarch, and while he may not be as wealthy as some of the other billionaires on this list, he's definitely up there, with a net worth of over $1 billion. This guy is living the good life. Number 3, an education like no other. Unlike many of the other billionaires on this list, Putin didn't come from a wealthy family. In fact, he grew up in relative poverty, but that didn't stop him from getting a top-notch education. Putin attended Leningrad State University, where he studied law. After graduating, he went on to work for the government in St. Petersburg. It was there that he met the people who would help him launch his very first businesses. As we mentioned earlier, one of those businesses was a gas and oil conglomerate called Through Sibinev. Putin amassed a personal fortune of billions of dollars. He used that money to start even more businesses, including Surgat Yukos. All three of those companies are involved in the extraction and sale of natural resources, and they've been extremely successful. So how did Putin do it? How did he go from being a poor kid to becoming one of the richest men in the world? Well, the answer is simple. He just had a great education. Number 4, a secret love life. One of the most mysterious aspects of Putin's life is his love life. This man is so private when it comes to his personal relationships that there's really not much information available about his dating history. What we do know is that Putin was married for 30 years before he and his wife divorced in 2014. The couple has 2 daughters together, Maria and Katerina. Other than that, there's really nothing else known about Putin's love life. There have been a lot of rumors and speculation over the years, but nothing has ever been confirmed. Some people believe that Putin is gay, while others believe that he's just really private about his personal life. Whatever the truth may be, one thing is for sure, we probably won't ever know the full story. Number 5, a fashion icon. When it comes to dressing up, Putin definitely knows how to make a statement. Whether he's wearing a tailored suit or a casual shirt and jeans, this man always looks sharp. One of Putin's favorite designers is Russian fashion designer Zaitsev. Is known for his elegant and sophisticated designs, and Putin is often seen wearing his suits on important occasions. In addition to his love for Russian designers, Putin also has a few favorite brands. He's a fan of Brioni, an Italian menswear brand known for its high-quality fabrics and tailoring. He also likes to wear Ermenegildo Zegna, another Italian brand that specializes in men's clothing. So yeah, you could say that Putin definitely has an eye for fashion. Number 6, a car collection that will blow your mind. Putin's car collection is truly one of a kind. From vintage Soviet-era cars to modern-day German engineering marvels, this man has everything. One of the most valuable cars in his collection is a Soviet-era Volga. The car is worth an estimated $500,000. He also has a 2009 Mercedes-Benz S600 Pullman Guard, which costs around $550,000. In addition to his vintage and luxury cars, Putin also has a number of other vehicles in his garage. These include a Toyota Land Cruiser, a Lexus LX 570, and a BMW X5. As you can see, Putin certainly knows how to live large. His car collection is just another example of his extravagant lifestyle. Number 7. A global citizen. One of the things that makes Putin such an interesting figure is the fact that he is a global citizen. This man travels all over the world and he's always in demand. Whether he's meeting with other world leaders or attending international summits, Putin is always on the move. He's also very active on social media. In fact, he has millions of followers on Twitter and Instagram. If you want to get a glimpse into Putin's life, just check out his social media accounts. He regularly posts photos and updates from his travels around the world. Number 8. A controversial figure. There's no doubt that Putin is a controversial figure. Love him or hate him, this man is definitely a force to be reckoned with. He's been accused of everything from election rigging to human rights abuses. But Putin's supporters say that he is just doing what he needs to do to protect Russia's interests. One of the most controversial things that Putin has done was to annex the Kremlin Peninsula from Ukraine. He's also been accused of meddling in the 2016 US presidential election. But despite all the controversy, Putin remains popular both at home and abroad. He's seen as a strong leader who's not afraid to speak his mind, and that's probably why he's one of the most powerful men in the world. 1. The bottom line. When it comes to Putin, there's really no bottom line. This man is a true enigma. He's powerful, mysterious, and extremely wealthy. We may never know everything about him, but one thing is for sure, he's definitely a force to be reckoned with. So what do you think of Putin? Do you admire him or do you hate him? Let us know in the comments below. And do you want to forget to subscribe for more videos about the richest and most influential people in the world?